Like, yeah, man, he was really using.
He said, "I make it take the jet ski from Miami to Bahamas."
Yeah. Nah, man, he was skating on this shit, man. I was like, man, he is super comfortable over this.
Yep.
And I think he mentions Alchemist beats, like he picked them or whatever, or he let him pick them or something.
He said he let Alchemist pick the beats.
Yeah, I was just like,
I'm gonna just rap.
Oh, so 2 Chainz didn't have anything to do.
He was just like, pick them.
He just give me the beat.
just
he
play
said it on the
Take care
song.
of
Yeah, he said it on one of those songs. He was just like, yeah, I just had Alchemist pick the beats, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa.
That in hip hop album review, Larry June, 2 Chainz, and The Alchemist, Life is Beautiful. Never thought that those 3 people were going to make a joint project, so I'm here for it. Appreciate everybody watching. If you are not a Patreon or YouTube member, you're messing up because you're missing the full glory of The Listening. The Listening is where we invite guests on, some of your favorite rappers. We've already had Shay Noir, we've had I Am God from Chicago, and we just recently had Brother Ali. Now, can you watch the interview for free on YouTube? Of course, but you'll be missing the unreleased joints if you're not a YouTube member or patron. So become one today at the access level or higher, so that way you can get the listening in its full true glory. But today we talking Larry June's, 2 Chainz, and The Alchemist, Life is Beautiful. I didn't know this shit was coming out. I saw the first single, Bad Choices, put it in the group chat. Sonny responded to it. Then all of a sudden they had a second single, I've Been, and then all of a sudden it was an announcement for a joint project. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck is happening here? Now here's the thing. Little Birdie told me about 2-3 years ago that 2 Chainz was transitioning away from trap rap. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that, you know what I'm saying, transpire. So I'm here for it, you know, and the people that he started to collab with, Ken, you know, I sent it to you, Deep in My Bag, when he collabed with Primo Rice. I said, whoa, hold on. Like 2 Chainz is really tapping in to the independent artists, you know what I'm saying? So this wasn't kind of out of left field because they've collabed before. Larry June does have a 2 Chainz feature on one of his projects. He got a whole bunch of them, so it is what it is. So I wasn't like taken aback, but I was taken aback by a full-length project. And the production on here, I was just like, this nigga Alchemist done gave him the bounce, bro. He gave him the bounce, he gave him the chill shit, he gave him a lot. And for me, like 2 Chainz carried a good bit of this.
Okay.
2 Chainz carried a good bit of this.
That was gonna be one of my things. Like I was like, does it feel like 2 Chainz is carrying this a little bit?
Yeah.
It reminded me of Fetty.
Yeah, the Freddie.
Yeah, it reminded me of Fetty.
Yeah,
like
Gibbs was clearly
just like
carrying
it. It gave me that feel. Not saying that Larry June didn't do his thing and he wasn't floating, but it felt like he was trying to keep up with what 2 Chainz was doing. Like he was kind of going out of his element more. 2 Chainz was comfortable. Like he was like, 100%. This is what I'm gonna do on the beat. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it felt like Larry was uncomfortable in some moments.
2 Chainz was the leader. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell by the how many hooks he did. You know what I'm saying? Like the first, like out of the first 6 or 7, like he did like 4 or 5 of the hooks.
Good point.
So 2 Chainz did a lot of the hooks, and it felt like follow the leader to a degree. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And I agree with you where like June didn't feel as comfortable as 2 Chainz on some of these joints, but June, you know,
he still did his thing.
Yeah, he did his thing.
I like what he did. I like that 2 Chainz got him out of his kind of subtle bag. You know what I'm saying? And kind of made him like do some bouncy stuff. I was like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And he was able, you know, to kind of tap into something else. He just, but it's just like 2 Chainz just naturally did it or whatever. So I was just like, man. So it felt like him trying to keep it up, because I didn't know anything about this album either. Like I was just like, what?
Yeah, I thought it was just a one-off song. Like,
Me too.
When I saw it, I thought it was just a song.
Me too.
And that was it. I didn't know he was doing a whole album together.
Yep. The other thing I love about 2 Chainz on this was, you know, he's always been a funny rapper. You know what I'm saying? And you still get that charisma, but it's more in his wittiness. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, I'm pulling up with 3 bad chicks, like Ho Ho or Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like just the lines that he had on here that I was like, yo, like Chainz is really rapping on here. You know
He's floating.
So I really fuck with 2 Chainz on here, but overall good. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it top to bottom.
It was definitely an enjoyable listen. It reminded me of like Great Escape, you know, with some different stuff added to it. You know what I mean? Like I'm really liking Larry June, man. But yeah, 2 Chainz is definitely the standout on here. He really brought this thing home. But nah, man, yeah, Alchemist once again laced them. Like not once again, because have we heard 2 Chainz over Alchemist production?
Not like that.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
If it has, it's probably been like a single, or he's been like a feature on someone else's project. But no, I don't think this is the first time we probably heard him actually like work with Alchemist.
Yeah, it sounded great. Like 2 Chainz over Alchemist production sounds amazing. I did not know that it would sound that good. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we used to hearing them on trap stuff or whatever. You know he's been on some mellow stuff here and there, but nah, man, like Alchemist really laced them with some dope shit, bro. Like I was going in thinking I was gonna hear more of a trappy sound. I'm like, see what Alchemist gonna do with this. Nah, man, he did his normal shit and just like. Man, I was like, yo, this is really fucking good. Like it was track after track. Like I was just like, yo, like every track is good. I don't have a track I don't like on here. It's not a track that I don't like on here. So I was able to just play this thing straight to easy listen. I was 30-something minutes.
Yep.
Like it was straight easy. So I got to do this a couple times. And it's feel good in the car. First time I heard it was in the car. I was in the office listening to it. Like everywhere, bro. Like everywhere. It was like my type of vibe, bro. Like for real. And like you said, like the wittiness of 2 Chainz was dope. Like he was saying some stuff, man. Oh, I didn't like quote anything, but yeah, man, it was definitely some things he was saying.
He had that president line in the first song.
Yeah.
Where he mentions something about
precipice, talking about president precipice, like yeah, man, he was really using.
He said, "I make a bitch take the jet ski from Miami to Bahamas."
I was like, man, he is super comfortable over this. And I think he mentions Alchemist beats, like he picked them or whatever, or he let him pick them or something.
He said he let Alchemist pick the beats.
I was just like,
I'm gonna just rap.
Oh, so 2 Chainz didn't have anything to do.
He was just like, pick them. Like,
just give me the beat.
He said it on the song. He said it on one of those songs. He was just like, I just had Alchemist pick the beats, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa. I was really impressed with 2 Chainz. I know it's been said before that, you know, he can get in his rapper's bag like that. So it was really cool to like hear him do it. Like comfortably. Like really comfortably, man. Like
2 Chainz was definitely saved the album for me. I think Rod, you said something about like 2 Chainz, Larry June coming to 2 Chainz world. I feel like it was the other way around because we never heard 2 Chainz over this type of production on a consistent basis.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is more Larry June's house, and 2 Chainz came in and said, "Let me show you how to rap well over this type of production."
Well, it could go both ways. So the way I was saying it was more so with rapping style, like rapping, like the way 2 Chainz could his cadence, the way he is or whatever, his certain bounce on certain things.
Okay.
I was saying that it seemed like Larry June was trying to meet him there. I agree. He was coming to Larry June's world with the smooth, subtle thing, and he with came and did
some of the drumless beats.
Came and did his own thing.
We never heard 2 Chainz over that. Like, that stuff. So
it was interesting.
Yeah, I feel
like Colossal, I think, is the one where Chainz had a different type of flow. Like he was rapping faster on that. Than Larry June.
Tried to come do it too. Yeah, that's what I mean, B.
In my opinion, you could tell, at least this is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Like Chainz went in, did the verse, did the hook, and it was like, here you go, Larry. And then
you do
like,
something on it.
Like it's your turn. But it's just like Chainz just did it first, so it felt like Larry was just trying to catch up.
Copying off his paper, B.
That's what he was doing.
He was copying off his paper, B.
Man.
He still was doing his own thing. Like he still was being Larry June, and because Larry June is witty too.
Yeah,
I like some of the stuff he says, but it just reminds me of Fetty.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even know what it is, why he hadn't clicked with me yet. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, damn. But I can turn him off and pop on some Bodie James or some Dom Kennedy and be fucking riding. You know what I'm saying? And be straight. I don't know what it is about June that just don't click with me yet, man. That shit is That shit is fucking wild. So yeah, going into this, I was just like, okay, I got some new Alchemist beats, and I just want to see what 2 Chainz gonna do.
That's crazy.
That was me looking forward to the album.
So you didn't like Great Escape? I don't know. Were you on that one?
I was, I mean, I was like shit, we got a whole album of Alchemist beats. So,
oh man,
yeah. I mean, I remember I was kind of like, it's solid, it's cool,
okay,
whatever, but.
Yeah, that's how
I didn't revisit it. So
and then I went and listened to some other stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. I like them. Like not as much as The Great Escape. And then we had that other one that we reviewed that I liked, but the one that came afterwards. But yeah, I mess with him, man. I like his. I just like how like just smooth he is on the record and how positive he can be too. Yeah. Like so.
That's my thing. That's the thing I love about him is just he makes being like laid back and chill, like doing the right thing cool. Not a lot of rappers can do it as cool as him.
Right.
Like he's just talking about cleaning the house, drinking chlorophyll water, getting a smoothie, washing your car, taking care of your kids.
On this album?
No, just overall.
I was about to say they was on it. I'm surprised they didn't get Rick
they was
Ross
on the opulent shit.
I'm surprised they didn't get Rick Ross on this as much material shit they was talking about on this album.
See, and that's another one. You know, like I love the rebranding of 2 Chainz again. Like this is the 3rd rebrand of him. Like I feel like this is the wheelhouse. Get with these type of producers, make this type of music. He's older now. Yeah. And for me, like that Rick Ross, I've been saying it for years, bro. Like I want to hear Ross on this.
I mean, he already kind of does this though, right?
He still does the big beats.
Yeah, but he still has the Maybach music sound.
He was featured on the Freddie Gibbs album.
Yeah, Alfredo. And that's and when I heard him there, I'm like, okay, like
this is
just couple transition.
Yeah, I think they held it down. I know I keep talking about 2 Chainz, but I really do like what Larry June did on here. It's just that, man, unfortunately, 2 Chainz really stuck out. He just really
stepped up.
It's not that Larry June didn't do his thing, because Larry June, he did what he did. Yeah, he does. But
I think a lot of it had to do with we just used to hearing Chainz over a type of production, and it's like it felt refreshing to hear him. Over this type of production. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, it was the 2 Chainz and Alchemist album for me.
God damn, man.
Wow.
I mean, at times I forgot Larry June was even on it.
Couch over there.
I'm serious, man, because it was like 2 Chainz. His presence is just different.
His presence is different.
It is.
I agree. His presence is different.
And I was thinking about The Great Escape that they did. So
I
already knew what they would sound like, together. I was really curious to hear 2 Chainz over Alchemist, a fully produced Alchemist project, and that shit worked. That shit worked a lot better than I thought it would. And man, Alchemist is just,
I don't know what the hell.
I don't
get it.
It just makes no sense.
Shit is crazy.
Like he could just find the rappers and just create anybody, bro. He could probably do something with Soulja Boy.
Probably could.
He probably could do something with. He could probably do something with Soulja Boy, bro. I don't know how he does it. He just finds a thing and he creates this.
It's like who you want. It's like Arm & Hammer, Rock Marciano, Earl Sweatshirt, Larry June, 2 Chainz, like bro.
Currency.
Anybody. Who?
The Griselda Boys.
Who do you want?
Keep going.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Kendrick, Schoolboy.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I never imagined 2 Chainz working with Alchemist.
Me neither.
Years ago.
Me neither.
Birthday suit 2 Chainz.
Right.
I just not picture. But nah, man, yeah, Colossal was nice. I thought the opening track was good. Like I mentioned, the opening line on that felon line he had on there.
Shit, what my favorite shit was? The actual single. That Bad Choices.
Yes.
That was my favorite shit on this album.
That production, both of the guys like really stepped up lyrically. And Ken, 2 Chainz spoke the language you trying to learn. Me llamo dos cadenas, baby, buenas noches. I'm like, he brought out the Spanish. I'm like, okay, Alchemist. What type of weed you gave him, bro? Like he was on some other shit.
Yeah, Generation is nice. Yeah. And Epiphany. And I thought that closing track was
nice.
Great closing.
That was Larry June's bag right there. So I felt like 2 Chainz, that's the only time like Larry June kind of got him, I think. Because I think
should
that
have been
was
his solo track. Probably. Like I was expecting for one of them to have like a solo track each.
Yeah.
So that would have been Larry June's solo
like Fetty, like cause they had some solo joints. So that was Larry June's track right there. So he closed it well. It was like, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause he did some singing on that. Like he did all that. Yeah. He was comfortable there.
Yep.
I featured more on Any Day in True Organics and Life is Beautiful. Like who was the feature? Like featured more on those tracks. Like Life is Beautiful.
Oh yeah,
that's
so
right after Bad
who stood out more? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Because I felt like
What?
I felt like I like more of the 2 Chainz heavy latent tracks than Larry June. That's why I was asking, because I noticed that I don't have those tracks favorited.
Yeah, I think that was more. Yeah,
because it started off with Larry.
It started off with Larry. Okay, that's what I thought. I was.
You said Any Day and Epiphany.
I don't think they were bad. Yeah, like Life is Beautiful, because that title sounded like some Larry June shit. But it's not like they were bad. It was just they just didn't grab me like the other ones did. And the production on those other joints were I really messed with the production on those other joints too. Even LLC is kind of like, if I was to rank some of the ones I had favored, it would be kind of lower at the bottom. But man, some of the knock that he had, bro. Boy. Man, and I think the bass line on that, was it the second track of LLC?
Colossal? Yes.
Colossal?
Colossal was crazy. LLC bangs too.
Yeah. This whole album, man, is really good. Like, it's a good album. Like, it's a good album to me.
I think it flows. Like you were mentioning earlier, like, I mean, I just let it run.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just like the first time it was just like it's like I heard 2 Chainz, but it was just this world, this musical world that Alchemist created, and I was just vibing.
Yeah, it's really
I was just
good.
vibing. I'm like, man, yo,
is so good.
Yeah. And then I started to kind of, because it was like 37 minutes or whatever, the more I started to play it, I started to kind of listen to and tune into the rappers or whatever. But Alchemist, man, he served it up, bro. He's for me, he's the featured artist, man. I just think man, he's incredible. He's incredible. I feel like we say this with every project that
100
review of his, but I think that just speaks to him.
Yeah, man.
And the fact that he could just always create something that makes us sit back like, man, what?
But it's the fact that he's doing it, right? It's not the fact that, at first we were kind of amazed that he was doing it, but it's like, nah, he's really doing it. Like from the Freddys to the 2 Chainz now to the Larrys to everybody. Like it almost doesn't matter.
Like it don't matter what type of rapper you are.
Yeah.
Like you said, we say it all the time. Like, oh man, Alchemist production, that'd be dope. And he like you said, for him to actually be doing it. It's like, damn, we knew it. Like
when he had the Russian roulette series, right?
Yeah.
When he had that joint, then the yacht rock joints that he was doing, and I reflect back on
Dynasty.
Yeah, it's just like those are almost like I'm just going to experiment with different sounds, but then he turned around and used the sounds with rappers.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, like you.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's just like, it's something to hear him kind of test these ideas out loud and then implement them with actual artists. But and that's how we got to this.
He thinks that anybody can do it. It's like, no, Alchemist, no, man, it's you, bro. When we did the interview with him, he's like, oh yeah, there's plenty of dope producers out. Nah, bro, they not you. They just not you, bro.
Yeah, bro, that shit crazy.
You have something special, like for real. Like,
there's plenty of dope producers, but not masters of the craft.
It's not masters of the craft like him. Like he's embedded in this shit. The shit he does with Rock Marciano, like he does stuff with everyone, man. Everybody can't do that.
Yeah,
everybody just can't do that. That's a skill, bro. That's a gift.
Yeah.
Yo, so I went to Hip Hop Numbers on IG because I saw them post about this particular project, and I thought this was mad interesting. So Larry June says is one of his ad-libs. 298 times on the album. 1 in every 10 words, which is 11.1% of Larry's words on this project are A.
Is that average? Is that average for him?
On this album?
Yeah, on this album, he says A 298 times.
For a Larry June album, is that average?
No, he says it a lot.
He says it a lot. But I didn't realize it that much on this one.
What about Good Job? Because I heard a Good Job a lot. I felt like it.
Good job, man.
Did he do that? Did they do that one?
No, this is the only thing that they posted on that particular project. But his ad-libs are his ad-libs. Like, he's always going to say, good job, Larry. Good job. Like, he'll say good job. He'll say, A. That's his biggest one. Or when he goes, A, like on the intro. They said the nigga wasn't doing nothing on the hook, but he came in that bitch, hey. So it is typical for him. I just didn't realize it was almost 300 times in 30 minutes. Crazy. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But
Better that than rapping.
Oh, whatever.
No, I'm just
whatever. Hating ass nigga. That's all it is. He just a hating ass nigga.
No, Larry, all right, man. He got his own thing going.
Yeah, I like Larry. Man. I like Larry.
Just right there. I got to.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into the grades. This is the first time that you hear. We're gonna be grading the flow, the lyrics, the production. There are no features on here. Execution, the replay value, and the overall. When it comes to the flows and lyrics, it's a combination grade. Okay, so it was a group grade. All right, for both 2 Chainz and Larry June. I'll start it off with the flow. Give me a B. Modest.
Actually, give me a B+ on the flow.
Okay.
Yeah, C+.
Actually, yeah, B+ as well. B+ as well. I'm sorry.
C+.
Okay.
C+.
All right, what about the lyrics for you?
C. Not A.
C-.
I'm gonna go B- on the lyrics.
I'm at a B on the lyrics. Production, I'm at an A.
I'm absolutely at an A on production.
I'm at a solid B.
Whoo!
B+.
The producer says B.
Damn, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either.
What about you, Ken?
Oh, B+.
B+ for production. Execution, what do you give it?
Execution, give me a B.
C+.
Give me an A- on execution.
Give me a solid A on execution. Replay value for me is at an A.
Replay value is a B+ for me.
C-.
B-. I can let it ride.
What about the overall?
Overall, B-.
C.
Average. Damn, man. Oh man. B+ overall.
But I'm at an A-. I'm at an A- overall. Yeah, this is
A-?
A-.
That's his boy.
Ken, the lowest grade I gave him was a B for lyrics. Flow was B+. Everything else was an A.
Bro, that A-. That's,
A-.
What did you give him?
B+.
You gave them a B+ for flow?
Yeah, B+ for flow.
Damn, this man gave what, Myke a C? C-.
I don't understand.
Hey,
Damn.
hey, 2 Chainz was floating on this.
Golly.
Yeah, A-. A-. This has high replay value for me. The execution was beautiful.
Yeah, I probably won't even play this again. Damn. That's why I gave it C-. I probably won't play this again.
Yeah, you know, friendships are always tested between the grades and the brackets. Yeah. It is what it is.
Black Milk dropping this Friday?
Oh, word?
Shit. Hell yeah. The Black Milk and Fat Ray.
Go ahead, Brucey.
So, look,
Nah,
man,
it was good, man.
Yeah,
It's a good project.
This is the good side over here. That's the questionable side over there. It is what it is, though. How do y'all feel about this project? I know I didn't understand that I needed this duo in my life. I want more from 2 Chainz and Larry June. I think that they actually work well together because they're not that far off from the type of content that they rap about. Like, I feel 2 Chainz is more opulent, Larry June is more chill, but you put them together.
It's a good contrast.
Yeah, it's a good contrast. You know, like they rap about the same things, just one is a little bit more witty, one's a little bit more laid back. I'm with it.
Be honest though, and this don't have to make the review. If Larry June wasn't on here, you still would have enjoyed this album.
Yes.
Right.
No, I feel you. No, I said that 2 Chainz carried it. I said that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I guess that's what I'm looking at. I mean, I would have still enjoyed this album if it was 2 Chainz and Alchemist. Like,
100%.
Yeah.
And I think that it would have sounded different if it was just Larry June and Alchemist. I don't think what we got is what it would have been if it was just Larry. I think it would have sounded a little bit different.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Again, that's why I said I felt 2 Chainz was kind of playing follow the leader. He was the leader. It is what it is. How do y'all feel about this particular project? Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you fucking with it. And become a Patreon or YouTube member, man. Get on the listening. You know what I'm saying? It's happening. We out. Peace.